See if the musicians need another drink. Frida, would you please put some more wood on the fire? Hans! Gunther! How are you tonight?
Better now. Happy to be out of the storm. Me too, my friend. Nothing like a good drink and warm fire to fight off the cold.
The stew's almost ready.
Great, I'm quite hungry. You're always hungry, my friend.
You're one to talk, brother.
Be nice. Well, maybe you could put a few more deer on the pot?
Be patient, you two. The food will be out shortly.
Coming! Coming, just a moment. Coming. Come in, kind sirs. Olga, take their cloaks. Please get warm by the fire.
Yes, thank you. It's a real devil tonight out there.
We were lucky to get to come in when we did.
One room or two?
One will be fine. We're brothers. Under what name? Grimm. I don't think we would have made it much further without her.
The two of you headed to Berlin?
Yes, returning to our studies at the university. Studies? Are you students? Scholars. A little young to be professors.
Well, on our way to be professors, we hope. But we're scholars of a sort. We're collecting the stories and folk tales of the people.
We are traveling the land to hear the stories told by townsfolk, villagers, and the everyday person. We fear that the true stories may be lost. They're not written down and shared with everyone.
What a noble pursuit! There are too many ways for us to lose our thoughts, stories, and ideas, whether through war, death, or people losing their homes.
Oh dear, don't be so serious. Gentlemen, would you like some mulled wine and some garlic venison stew?
That sounds wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Friedrich, some music to ward off the chill of the storm.
Hear my words of joy and care, show love and always be fair, keeping track of all that is due, grow free and always be true.
Please come in, you must be freezing. Anna, fetch a couple of blankets. Frida, get some mulled wine right away. Gentlemen, do you mind?
Oh, not at all.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, come share our table.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You are most welcome. Storytelling scholars, you say? How wonderful. My husband and I lead this small troop of actors. I guess one could say that we are kindred spirits of sorts.
We tell our stories on the stage for all to see. We are the Vanderbilt players.
Well, it's a delight to meet you. Thank you for sharing your table.
What brings your troop through here?
We are on our way to Berlin. We need to be there in a few days.
To perform for the Lord Chancellor's 50th birthday. Who better than the Vanderbilt players?
Well, nobody's going anywhere tonight. Not in this storm.
Stay a while. Keep warm. Eat. Drink.
Hi, Anna. More for me. Me too.
Right away.
So, what do my guests wish for entertainment? Little music, a song, a dance?
Maybe a small play.
Oh dear, you never miss a chance to perform. Why not all of them?
What do you have in mind, my love?
Well, we have actors, we have minstrels, travelers of sophisticated disposition, and of course us. We have heard many a tale here of you. In honor of our esteemed scholars, why not have a night of storytelling?
I love it. We can use our costumes and props. The music is ours.
What say you, Brothers Grimm? Will you be so kind as to be the judges of our stories tonight?
What a fantastic idea. We would love to.
Now, to tell a story. Will it be scary? Will it make us laugh? Will we learn a lesson? Or is it purely for entertainment pleasure? And who shall go first? Which of us will be brave and bold enough to start?
Why, it will be us, of course. The Vanderbilt players.
It's showtime. A story for all of you. But which one? Which one? I know. The riddle of the flower. We have our three beautiful ladies. Yes, you three. Get ready. Now, we'll need their husbands. A knight, a politician, a farmer. Yes, you three will do. A field full of the most beautiful flowers. Ladies, if you please. And we'll need an evil witch. Once upon a time, there were 3 beautiful young ladies, each married to a man of different means. The first was a knight to the king, brave and bold. The second was a political leader, smart and rich. And the third, a successful farmer, caring and observant.
These women would go out every day to pick the most beautiful flowers they could find. And one day, they came across a field with just that. So, they strode to the heart of the field and began picking their flowers. But just then, a ragged old witch appeared.
What are you doing to my flowers?
They're so beautiful, like us. We just wanted to take some back with us.
Some. You've taken too many.
We are sorry.
Sorry, you say. Sorry, you shall be.
And with that, the witch began to cast a spell, turning each of the women into a beautiful flower. As she finishes the spell, the witch says,
Now, I shall be fair and give you each a chance to be saved. On each of the next 3 nights, you will be given a chance to go back to your husbands and see if they will come.
On the first night, one of the ladies returns to human form and goes to her husband, the knight. He asks her where she has been. She tells him,
Liar! Get away from me! Do you think I am a fool?
Please help me. Come to the field and rescue me. Then she flees and spends the rest of the night in the field. When the morning light hits her, she is turned back into a flower. Her husband, the knight, does come. She is nowhere to be seen. He is angry.
What is this? Make a fool of me, will you? I think not.
Sword drawn.
The knight violently swings his blade, cutting, chopping, hacking the flowers in the field down. Sadly, one of the flowers he cut was his wife.
On the second night, the second lady comes home to her husband, the politician.
Where have you been these last few days?
She tells him,
You expect me to believe that?
Please, come to the field and rescue me.
Then she flees back to the field, spending the rest of the night there alone. When the morning light hits her, she is turned back into a flower. Her husband, the politician, does not come, for he is more concerned with his meetings and image. This causes her flower
to wilt with sadness. On the third night, the third lady returns home to her husband, the farmer.
My wife, where have you been? I've looked for you these last several days. I was so worried.
She tells him,
He looks at her and listens. He believes her. He asks what he can do to save her.
You must come to the field in the morning, and if you can tell which flower I am, the witch will lift the curse.
Must you leave right now? If this is the last night we may see each other, can we spend it together?
Yes, I can stay.
So the two of them sit up all night and talk, hold each other, and wait. Just before sunrise, the lady returns to the field, and as the sun first hits her, she is turned back into a flower. As her husband enters the field, the witch appears.
You do not even enter, and you do not stay away. So choose your flower carefully.
The farmer stood and looked at the flowers. He then walked and looked at the flowers again.
He was a wise man. He knew the earth. He saw one flower that was not covered in the morning dew like the rest. He knew that this had to be his wife, for she had spent the night at home with him.
With the spell broken, the farmer and his wife were together again.
They learned that by loving and trusting each other would lead to their happy ending.
So ends the riddle of the flower.
What a great story to start off the night.
What do you think of our tale, Brothers Grimm?
It was very powerful.
A piece of true art.
And you, Doctor, what did you think of the story?
Well, I found it started off quite well, but it lost my interest towards the end.
Surely you jest, Doctor. Did the love the husband show for his wife not move you?
Well, perhaps. I simply mean that...
I'm sure what my husband is trying to say is that he found the ending a common theme to many stories we've heard before.
Nonsense. All of our tales are original. We have never done this one before in this region.
I apologize if I offended you. I meant no disrespect. It's as my wife said. The feelings portrayed between the last husband and wife bear a similarity to those of other stories.
Maybe a different story will suit your taste then, Doctor. So, who shall be next? Who shall regale us with another entertaining tale?
We have a story to tell. One of trickery and magic.
A poor girl who becomes a princess.
And of a vile goblin creature. Not too long ago, in a land not too far away, unfolds a story about a miller, his daughter, a royal huntsman, a greedy king, all of his subjects, and of course, an imp. Now, seeing the king wandering his land to flaunt his wealth in front of his subjects, the miller, in an attempt to look superior over the other citizens, approaches the king and says,
Your Majesty, my daughter can spin straw into gold.
Can she really? Well, then I will have no choice but to take her back to my castle, lock her in the tower, fill her with straw and a spinning wheel. And if all the straw isn't spun into gold by morning, I'll have to cut off her head.
Wait, what?
The miller is filled with shock and regret as his daughter is taken to the castle, where she is locked in a tall tower, in a room filled with straw. There, in the corner, a spinning wheel. The king commands her to spin the straw into gold. She tries her hardest, but alas, it does not work. I can't do it. It is impossible. I don't want to die.
just as she has given up hope, an imp-like creature appears in the tower window.
Little miss! Little miss, what makes you cry?
I am forced to spin all this straw to gold by morning, or the king will have my head. I can't do it. I'm going to die.
No worries or fears, little miss. I can do that task for you. But for a price.
You can have my necklace. It belonged to my grandmother.
Deal!
So the impish creature worked through the night and filled the room with gold. Upon seeing this, the king was amazed and immediately took the miller's daughter into another tower room, even bigger than the first and filled with even more straw. He commanded her to perform the feat again. Again, I must spin all this straw into gold by morning, or the king will have my head. I can't do it. I'm going to die in here.
But again, the imp-like creature appears in the tower window.
Little miss! Have no worries or fears, little miss. I can do that task for you once again. But for a price.
Here, take my ring. It belongs to my mother.
Deal!
So, again, the impish creature worked through the night and filled the room with gold. Upon seeing this accomplishment, the king was once again amazed, and immediately took the miller's daughter into another tower room, even bigger than the others, and filled with even more straw. He commanded her to perform this act once more, but added,
If you can spin all of this straw into gold by morning, not only will I spare your life, but I will marry you and make you my queen.
how will I do this one more time? If the little imp comes again, I have nothing left to pay him.
But as she turns back to her room, she sees the imp is already hard at work and has transformed half of the straw into gold.
What are you doing? I have nothing to pay you this time.
Never fear, little miss, the price you will pay, but not today. Later on, I shall claim your firstborn child in return for this favor.
No, I did not agree to
The
this.
job is done, and I have won! I'll be back soon to collect.
The miller's daughter spends the rest of the night crying. But till morning, the king keeps his promise to marry her. A few years go by, and the king and queen welcome their firstborn child into the world. Late one night, the imp returns to claim his payment.
Now give me what you promised! The bargain was struck!
I did not agree to that bargain, but I will give you half of my wealth if you leave my child alone.
No!
I will give you lands, a title, all of my wealth.
No! But let it not be said that I am an unfair creature. I shall give up my claim to the child if you can guess my name within 3 days. I'll be back each night to hear your guesses.
On the first day, the queen goes to the royal library and writes down 200 names to try. That night, she tells them all to the little imp. He just laughs, shakes his head, and tells her she has 2 nights left to guess. On the second day, the queen goes to every scholar, wise woman, and thinker, and comes away with 500 names to try. That night, as she tells them all to the little imp, he just shakes his head and tells her she has 1 night left to guess. So, on the third day, the queen goes to the royal huntsman and entrusts him with a task.
Search the land and find out anything you can about this creature. I need his name. Please, don't fail me.
I will not, my queen.
As he wanders into the woods, searching, he comes across a musty cave and watches, unseen as the imp hops about a fire and sings.
Tonight, my plans I make. Tomorrow, the baby I take. The queen will never win the game, for Rumpelstiltskin is my name.
When the imp comes to the queen on the third night, she reveals his name to him.
Rumpelstiltskin.
He had lost the bargain, and then his temper.
In his rage, Rumpelstiltskin drives his right foot so far into the ground that it sinks up to his waist. Then, in a passion, he did the same with his left, forming a castle which swallows him up whole.
The lesson learned. Be careful of bad decisions. Never lie about what you can do. Too much pride can cause many problems. Here ends the tale of
Rumpelstiltskin. What a great story!
Would you not agree, good doctor?
I suppose you could say it was great. Interesting this time, to say the least. However, I found the ending to be a tad much.
The courage she showed to save the Navy and the fear of losing her child. Was that not moving enough?
Well, perhaps.
What
But
did you think, brotherly scholar?
oh, a great moving story indeed.
I agree. A wonderful tale of magic and trickery.
And you, my lady? What did you think?
It was interesting enough, but I agree with my husband. What happened to that imp at the end is a little over the top.
Now for the next story. Who shall tell us another? Anyone have one that can top the last? Gunter, you and your sister Gretel. You must have a story or two from inside those dark woods you hunted each day.
Aye, we do. This story was told to our grandfather by a friend of his.
A story as true as time. One about a mother, a grandmother,
A wolf, a woodsman, and a little girl in a red cape.
Our story revolves around a girl called Little Red Riding Hood and her journey to stay on the right path.
One summer's day, Red's mother said to her,
My dear, take this basket of goodies to your sick grandmother. Make her eat and drink and help her feel better.
Yes, mother.
Stay on the path and do not talk to anyone you do not know.
Yes, mother. Little Red, being such a delightful girl, picked up the basket and began to skip down the path. The across the wood. She traveled down the path into the valley, past the river, and into the heart of the woods.
Unfortunately for her, she doesn't see the big, bad wolf who wants to eat her and the food in the basket. He secretly stalks her behind trees, bushes, shrubs, and patches of grass. He decides to approach Little Red and talk to her. Where are you off to, little girl?
I'm sorry. I don't know you. I am not allowed to talk to you.
Don't know me? I have always lived here in the woods, and am here every time you travel a path. That makes me no stranger.
I guess so.
No harm in telling me where you're off to.
I'm off to my grandmother's house to bring her things to help her feel better.
What a wonderful child you are. Maybe you should pick her some flowers, too. I know that would make me feel better.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
So as Little Red stopped to pick flowers with her grandmother, the wolf ran down the path all the way to the next valley, where he found the grandmother's cottage. He knocks on the door. Who is it?
It is me, Little Red. I have come with a basket of goodies for you.
Oh, my dear, come in, come in.
The wolf leaps into the cottage and swallows the grandmother whole. He puts on a disguise and waits for the little girl. When Red arrives, she notices that the door is open. She enters and sees her grandmother lying on the bed, but she looks very strange.
Grandmother, are you feeling better?
Yes, dear.
My, what a deep voice you have.
The better to greet you with, my dear.
My goodness, what big eyes you have.
The better to see you with, my dear.
My, what big hands you have.
The better to hug you with, my dear.
Oh, what a big mouth and large teeth you have.
The better to eat you with, my dear.
Not too far away, there was a woodsman out hunting and gathering wood. He hears the screams and comes running.
The woodsman smashes his way into the cottage, and seeing the wolf with a bloated belly, he uses his axe and cuts him open. Freeing Little Red and her grandmother.
Alas, the wolf dies from the wound received from the woodsman. Now we know the importance of obeying parents, the wisdom of being cautious with strangers, and to trust our own instincts. Here ends our tale of the little girl in the red hood.
Danger and a powerful message. A great story. What did you think of this one, Doctor?
Well, I found it rather entertaining. However, I do have a terrible disliking for the violence.
And you, my dear,
I have to say, I'm also not one for violence.
violence. That is not what this story is about. The story captures the idea that no matter what path Red took, she could not escape the darkness of the world. However, there was hope and a good ending for her. This is seen in all our stories. Nonsense. It's all right. Some stories have violence, but many do not. It's important to simply feel the story.
My husband and I have been traveling so much that there's been no time for stories.
That is sad to hear. Every day should be full of stories.
Stories bring us magic, mystery, and allow us to travel to far-off lands.
And don't forget, they can teach us very important lessons. Am I right, soon-to-be professors?
Oh, of course you're right. What a fabulous night. You do us such a great service in telling us these tales.
What a delight to be an audience of such stories. Surely you must agree that they were at least interesting to hear, right, Doctor?
Yes, of course. Thank you all. It has been a wonderful night, but I'm afraid it is time for my wife and I to retire. It's getting quite late.
But it's not too late.
I tire far too easily now. Forgive me, but I really should go lie down.
Come, dear.
But you will miss the final tale. One that I guarantee will appeal to you. To all of you.
I would rather not.
Just a few minutes more is all we ask, for we, your hosts, have a story to share.
But it is getting late.
Manners, dear doctor. Think about how offended you would be if you left that.
It's okay.
Then it's settled. One more story. One about life, death, love, and betrayal. We will need many a character for this story. We need an old man, many children. One grows up to be a physician, doctor, a Jew. We need a king, a princess, and some divine being.
A poor man has 12 children and has to work day and night in order just to feed them. Thus, when the 13th came into the world, not knowing what to do in his need, he ran out into the road, intending to ask the first person whom he met to be the godfather.
The first person who came his way was our dear God, who already knew what was in his heart. And God said to him,
Poor man, I pity you. I will hold your child at his baptism, care for him, and make him happy on earth.
Who are you?
I am God.
Then I do not wish to have you as godfather. You take from the rich and let the poor starve.
Thus spoke the man, for he did not know how wisely God divides out wealth and poverty. He turned away from the Lord and went on his way. Then the devil came to him and said,
What are you looking for? If you make me your child's godfather, I can give him an abundance of wealth and all the joys in the world as well. Who are you? I am the devil. Then I do not wish to have you as a godfather. You deceive mankind and lead them astray.
Then Death, on his withered legs, came walking toward him, and said, Take me as your child's godfather.
Who are you?
I am Death, who makes everyone equal.
You are the right one. You take away the rich as well as the poor without distinction. You shall be my child's godfather.
I will make your child rich and famous, for he who has me for a friend cannot fail.
When the boy came of age, his godfather appeared to him one day and asked him to go with him. He took him out into the woods and showed him an herb that grew there.
You shall now receive your godfather's present. I will turn you into a famous physician, and whenever you are called to a sick person, I will adhere to you. If I stand at the sick person's head, you may say with confidence that you can make him well again. Then give him some of this herb, and he will recover. But if I stand at the sick person's feet, he is mine, and you must say that he is beyond help, and that no physician in the world can save him. But beware of using this herb against my will, or something very bad will happen to you.
It was not long before the young man had become the most famous physician in the whole world, and people came to him from far and wide, taking him to their sick and giving him so much money that he soon became a wealthy man.
Now, it came to pass that I, the much loved and king of the land, became ill. So, I summoned the physician to see if a recovery were possible.
However, when you approached the bed, you saw death at the sick king's feet. And so, no herb on earth would be able to help him.
If only I could defy death, just this once. He'll be angry, of course, but because I am his godson, he will turn a blind eye. I will risk it.
You have betrayed me! I will overlook it this time, because you are my godson. But if you dare do it again, it will cost you your neck, for I will take you yourself away with me.
Because of what he did for the king, the physician was always welcome at the palace, where he met the king's daughter. They soon fell in love, but one day she became seriously ill. The king summoned the physician.
Save my daughter! Save her, and you may wed and have all of my wealth!
When the physician approached the sick girl's bed, he saw death at her feet. He should have remembered his godfather's warning, but he was so in love with her, he did not see death staring at him angrily, raising his hand into the air and threatening him with a withered fist. He lifted up the sick girl and placed her head where her feet had been, gave her some of the herb, and her cheeks immediately turned red, and life stirred in her once again.
His anger great, he rushes towards the physician.
You are finished. Now it is your turn. I will have a life for a life.
Then death seized him so firmly with his ice-cold hand that he could not resist. He was about to strike him down when the physician ate some of the herb. Death's hand bounced back.
No! How dare you!
The physician and his lady grab a few belongings and flee. They run from death, using the herb to keep him at a distance. Always running, hoping to never face death again.
They run from the story.
And travel as far as they can, but time is running out.
This is not the end of the story. Do you know who we are? You are death. Why did you run from us? Were we not always there for you?
It was for me. His love for me caused him to flee.
Love. Love. Too many times we are defied by love.
We promised to look after you, to raise you, and give you an incredible life.
And you did. You gave me the best life.
But you betrayed us.
You betrayed us twice.
Twice! I'm sorry. I could not bear to see her die so young.
Please, forgive him. Let him live.
No.
You've always been good to me. Let me have this.
No.
Please, I beg of you. Let him live. Let us live.
No!
Why should you get better treatment than others in this world?
We gave you
Everything.
Everything? I had love, the most valuable possession of all, and you are going to take it away from me. Why couldn't you let me have that?
We did. You always had love, even when you fled.
We never left you.
We supported you.
We were there for you.
No, that was not love.
Why should you and your wife's death be different than others?
A too cold winter night, lost in the woods for me.
Strangled by a jealous lover for me.
A plague for me and my family.
Childbirth for me. Not enough food for me. War for me.
No, I didn't mean...
Me? A small cunt got infected, and nobody could help me. A small cunt!
Losing my love. My grief went over me.
Falling from a tree. A raging river pulled me under. I could not stop coughing.
I was murdered in cold blood.
Trampled by a horse.
I could not escape the fire.
Hit
By a stray arrow.
left to bleed on the street.
Those were not our fault. Can you blame us for wanting to live longer? To be together? For love?
We know love. We see it every day.
Love allows us to do our job in a kinder way.
Is death just the cessation of life? How many ways do we come to people?
Old age?
Predation, malnutrition, disease,
Suicide. Murder.
starvation,
Accidents.
War or trauma.
But we always come to you in the end.
Is death sad?
For many humans, it is. We do not mean it so.
Death comes.
And it comes with a reason.
You ran from us. You could have lived a long life helping people, saving many of these you see before you.
Selfish.
Love can cause that.
No. You're wrong. You took what was ours and ran.
No more.
Do we blame you?
It is human nature to avoid us, run from us, keep us away at all costs.
You use prayer, medicine, and good living to hold us back, but it only prolongs the game. This is a game we have played for thousands of years, and we always win. Now, it is the end of the game.
It is time for us to win.
It is time for you to come with us.
No! We fought so long.
The fight is over.
No, please don't hurt her.
Hurt her.
We would never hurt her.
Or you.
We love you and want to bring you home.
It is time.
No, please.
It is time.
Please, just a few more.
It is time.
Take care, brothers Grimm.
We will see you soon, but Not too soon.
So, what does every story need? A good ending. So here ends the story of Godfather Death.